heaven. I'm in heaven. And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. Out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
I'm Jordan, by the way. Tom.
And that's a wrap on another week of What's Trending. Thanks for watching all week long. Follow us on Instagram at What's Trending on ZNS, and we'll see you back here on Monday at 6 p.m. Happy Father's Day and advance to all of the dads. For now, have a great weekend, everyone.
At the House of Assembly, I'm Mukesh Lapinder. This is ZNS.
This is the Bahamas Tonight. The Northern Edition has a look at stories making news tonight. Grand Bahama highlighted as a model of progress in the Prime Minister's budget communication. Also, Labor Minister outlining reforms and job creation initiatives. And National Report Card Day across the country, student progress and parent involvement in focus.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. I'm Ramiko Knowles. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Topping news tonight, commending the 2026-2027 budget communication to the House of Assembly. Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis says the country is seeing continued economic and fiscal progress. He told Parliament the budget builds on recent gains and will deliver even more benefits for Bahamians in the years ahead. Grand Bahama, he says, remains one of the strongest examples of that progress, with major investments, infrastructure improvements and economic development projects taking shape across the island under the leadership of the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie. Here's tonight's top story.
I know we'll get Madam Speaker. Is progress more visible than in Grand Bahama?
More than $3.5 billion in investment projects currently underway in Grand Bahama is why the Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, says the island stands as one of the clearest examples of the country's progress. During his contribution to the 2026-2027 budget debate, the Prime Minister says Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, is overseeing a period of renewed activity on the island, pointing to developments across a number of sectors, including tourism.
Visitor arrivals have surged by 91.2%, surpassing 1 million, making Grand Bahama the fastest growing destination in the country.
The Prime Minister also pointing to changes in the island's energy sector. The remarks come following the government's acquisition of the Grand Bahama Power Company, with hundreds of residents reporting lower electricity bills during the most recent billing cycle as a result of new rate adjustments.
She championed the energy relief, how people now feel with base rates eliminated for households using under 200 kilowatt hours. She has begun cleaning land for new homes in heritage subdivision and issued demolition orders on derelict eyesores and garden villas to make way for rent-to-own homes under the Rebirth program.
And among the projects highlighted during the presentation was the redevelopment of the International Bazaar, which is slated to be transformed into the Afro-Caribbean Marketplace and Logistics Center. The initiative is designed to position Grand Bahama as a strategic gateway for trade, commerce, and tourism between Africa, the Caribbean, and the wider region.
She is transforming the old symbols of stall development, the International Bazaar, and the Royal Oasis into a future Afro marketplace. And she has made the beautiful Grand Bahama cleanup a permanent mandate, offering second chances and a path to steady employment for Bahamians who simply needed someone to believe in them.
These and other development projects are being hailed by the government as part of a rebirth for the island of Grand Bahama. Well, meantime, Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis also took aim at what he described as the opposition's conduct during the budget debate, saying members have yet to accept their defeat at the polls on May 12. Prime Minister Davis arguing that while the campaign has long ended, the opposition has continued what he called the same bitter rhetoric that defined its election bid. The Prime Minister also criticized the opposition's focus on the May 12 plane crash, noting that the matter is now before the courts and should be allowed to proceed through the legal process.
Their decision to focus so much time, for example, and attention, and gimmickry on a legal matter before the courts of the United States in respect to a person arrested after a plane crash meant that the national budget did not get the full attention it deserves. Last month, this government made it clear that the serious allegations raised in that case would be subject to a full and independent investigation. That position has not changed and will not change. Without the facts, it achieves nothing to continue to speculate via press statements, political point scoring, or social media commentary.
Still with news from the House, labor reform, employment opportunities, and national insurance adjustments were among key initiatives highlighted by Minister of Labor, Public Service, and National Insurance during her contribution to the budget debate. Sherelle Dames has this story.
Romiko, come July 1st, national insurance benefits are set to increase. This as Minister of Labor, the Honorable Pia Glover-Roll, said during her contribution to the budget debate. The minister further notes that recent measures to improve the fund's long-term stability are showing positive results.
I also wish to address the biennial adjustment process. On July 1st, 2026, pensions, grants, and the insurable wage ceiling will be adjusted in accordance with existing legislation. The maternity grant will increase, the funeral benefit will increase, pensions will increase, and the insurable wage ceiling will be adjusted.
Minister Pia Glover-Roll noted that as technology, artificial intelligence, and digital tools continue to transform labor and industries around the world, the government remains focused on equipping Bahamians with the skills, training, and opportunities needed to succeed in a changing economy.
That preparation begins with education, training, and lifelong learning. Madam Speaker, that is why initiatives such as Opportunity Hub continue to play such an important role. Opportunity Hub has become a gateway, connecting Bahamians with training, certification programs, apprenticeships, scholarships, and employment opportunities. Every week, opportunities are being made available to Bahamians seeking to improve their skills and increase their earning potential. I encourage every Bahamian to visit ophub.gov.bs and explore the opportunities available.
The Labor Minister further notes creating opportunities for Bahamians involves more than training. She says in order for the Department of Labor to properly assist Bahamians, they must register on the job seeker site.
Registration matters. Before approval is granted for work permit applications, we examine the availability of qualified Bahamians. The Job Seekers Portal helps us to identify those individuals. If you are qualified and available, no matter where you are in the world, make sure you are registered. The system only works if we know that you are there.
Now, the minister says the government will continue to advance labor reforms, expand training and employment programs, and modernize national insurance to better position Bahamians for future opportunities. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Sherelle Dames. Romiko, back to you at the desk.
Thanks so much, Sherelle. Well, in other news, Grand Bahamas repair docks were busier than ever this cruise season as 28 vessels were repaired and maintained at the Grand Bahamas shipyard from November through May, marking one of the company's busiest periods in years. That's also pumping major dollars into the economy. Our Charlie Jones has more details in this report.
28 vessels repaired and maintenance at the Grand Bahamas shipyard this 2026 cruise repair season, marking a significant achievement for the organization and contributing to the island's economic growth. The season, which runs from November through May, is the period when cruise lines schedule major repairs, refurbishments, and maintenance projects in preparation for the industry's peak operating months. In a press release issued by the company, CEO of Grand Bahamas Shipyard, Chris Earle, says the demanding repair schedule and the integration of new dry dock infrastructure has made this one of the busiest periods the company has experienced in recent years. He also notes that Bahamian hires during this period has increased by 24%, as well as an increase in the use of local subcontractors by 65%. Additionally, adding, during the 7-month period, more than 15,000 crew members, subcontractors, and special contractors were present in Grand Bahama, generating significant economic activity for hotels, vacation rentals, restaurants, supermarkets, and other local businesses. Also noted in the statement was the continued transformation of the shipyard. The company signed a heads of agreement with the government for the redevelopment and expansion of the facility, representing a $665 million investment in infrastructure, namely 3 new docks that will facilitate more vessels in future cruise repair seasons. Lastly, the company thanked its employees for their hard work and unwavering commitment to the success of the Grand Bahamas shipyard, noting their dedication, resilience, and sacrifice enabled the company to meet and achieve their results. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Charlia Jones.
Well, grades are in, report cards are out. From academic excellence to targeted intervention, schools are working to ensure every student has the opportunity to succeed. Our intern, Darissa Ferguson, visited several schools and found the details in this report.
Today is National Report Card Day, and our news team visited several schools to hear directly from teachers and parents about student performance. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive, with teachers praising students for their stellar performance throughout the term.
The report card gives us an overall perspective on how the child is performing in all of the areas academically. And also it gives us the comment on how a child is behaviorally.
We can see a lot of improvement for most of the students. There are some areas where we see challenges. And hopefully in the upcoming year, we can see some changes as we focus on those areas.
School officials say report cards give parents a clear picture of their child's academic performance and should not come as a surprise. Throughout the school year, parents have access to progress reports, parent-teacher conferences, and online learning platforms that track student achievement.
Overall, the students have done really, really well, but you do have those few students. And so later when we actually do the statistics, we'll really be able to see, how students are performing and how many of them are performing below the 2 point.
We have those students who are performing below 2.0. We recommend them to be a part of the special program, extended learning program through the Ministry of Education to help them to build up their skills through the summer for all the month of July. And then, of course, we have a lot of high flyers because we have a lot of persons who are part of the Honor Society.
While many students were recognized for their academic success, school officials say support systems remain in place for those performing below a 2.0 GPA. Administrators say intervention programs, additional academic assistance, and parental involvement are key to helping students improve and reach their full potential.
It starts from the home. If the parents don't have time, if the grandparents don't have time, and most of all, let them put God first, and everything will be added unto them.
To parents, I would tell them, please encourage your children to study. Even if you can't do it along with them, just ask them. Just showing that concern would show them that you are checking up on them.
As students look ahead to the next term, the focus remains on growth and success. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Darissa Ferguson.
And still to come.
Is your pet protected from the heat? Veterinarians report a rise in heat-related illnesses among animals. That story, sports, and more when we return.
Step into a life of luxury and convenience with the Commonwealth Bank Platinum Card. From earning premium cashback rewards on every dollar spent to enjoying comprehensive travel insurance, shop with confidence, knowing your purchases are protected. Our Platinum Concierge service turns your requests into reality, wherever life takes you. Let the Commonwealth Bank Platinum Card be your passport to exceptional experiences. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Come on down and see what Dolly Madison has in store for you. Renovate and rejuvenate at Dolly Madison.
Dolly Madison. Surprise Dad this week with special savings from Grand Bahama Tile's Father's Day pop-up sale. For 2 days only, Thursday, June 18th and Friday, June 19th, enjoy 15% off store-wide. Give Dad that special gift with special savings just for him. Starting tomorrow, come in and save with Grand Bahama Tiles. Call them at 352-7920. Some restrictions apply.
Calling all musicians, songwriters, and producers from Grand Bahama, enter the Welcoming Home Grand Bahama Song Competition for a chance to win up to $5,000. The theme is My Island, My Home. Deadline midnight, June 29th. Go to welcominghomegb.com for competition guidelines. This Father's Day, treat Dad to something special at Mary Ann's Restaurant and Lounge. Enjoy a delicious Father's Day buffet Sunday, June 21st from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Adults $50, kids under 12 just $25. Call 602-6969 or 813-6969 to reserve today. KMW Battery and Tires now offers oil changes starting at just $35. Fast, reliable service you can trust. Open Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, Saturdays, 8 to 4. Call 351-2595 today. Do It Center's Father's Day sale this Saturday, June 20th, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. 25% off store-wide, then end of month 2-day sale, June 26th and 27th. 20% off store-wide. Don't miss it. It's all about fathers at Esquire Men's Freeport with 15 to 20% off store-wide and selected items at 50% off from June 1st to June 20th. Find the perfect gift for Dad at Esquire, the best of menswear. Call them at 352-8816.
Save More Drugs. We got you. From cosmetics to prosthetics, what you need for your family, the brands you're looking for, the quality you expect, the prices you need and deserve. Feel the love. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Welcome back. Following a heat advisory by weather officials, pet owners are also being encouraged by veterinarians to look after their beloved pets to ensure they remain safe and cool along with their entire family. Our Matthew Martinborough shares more details in this report.
As the Bahamas is expected to experience heat wave temperatures ranging between 102 to 110 degrees heading into the summer months, according to meteorology reports, pets are considered one of the most vulnerable individuals who may be affected. Veterinarian at the Grand Bahama Humane Society, Dr. Diinza Hanna says within the last 10 years, he has seen a major spike in cases of heat stroke amongst pets.
Usually in the summers, I probably see at least one case of heat stroke. Thankfully, I haven't seen any this year. But last year, I probably had maybe 3 or 4 cases.
Thus, being more vigilant to warning signs is a must.
Some signs that they could look for if an animal is heat stress, very lethargic, if they're panting excessively, vomiting, diarrhea, anything really abnormal, especially if they've been out in the heat for a long time, you want to reach out to your veterinarian right away.
Dr. Hanna does advise some key measures that can assist in keeping your pets cool as the summer continues to heat up, beginning with early morning and later evening walks outside of the peak afternoon hours.
Just make sure they have a shaded area, try not to tie them, especially out in the sun. Make sure they have, what you can do also is, provide a cool pool. Get one of these kiddie pools, have that outside for them. Make sure you have some cool water inside there. Even putting some ice cubes inside their water, because, and changing it frequently as well, because as the day goes on, that water will start to heat up quite a lot.
A day at the beach is also heavily encouraged by the animal doctor. However, to an extent, especially for dog owners.
Keeping them cool on the beach is good, but remember now, the sand dogs, their paw pads are very sensitive to heat as well, because that is one way that they keep cool, right? They sweat only in their paw pads. So if you're going to take them to the beach, again, you don't want to take them midday. You want to take them either in the early morning hours or in the evening when it's a lot cooler, because you don't want their paws to get burned.
Now, Dr. Hannah encourages those pet owners to use the various measures if they want their furry friends to enjoy the summer and a longer, healthier life. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Matthew Martin Burrow.
Matthew, that looked like your dog. With the 2026 hurricane season underway, Grand Bahama Power Company is focusing on readiness and business continuity. More than 60 employees representing 20 work areas took part in an emergency storm response planning session aimed at ensuring the company has the resources, personnel, and processes in place to maintain operations before, during, and after a storm.
Every year, GBPC partakes in what we call our annual emergency storm response plan drill. So we put certain scenarios together and we apply it to the overall body as a key group of persons, and we see how well they execute it. And we, again, build on that lesson learned to make sure we're ready to respond to any scenario we encounter this storm season.
COO of the Grand Bahama Power Company, Nikita Mulling, says the company is storm ready as the response plan was activated from June 1st, marking the start of the hurricane season. The group session included simulations and response drills designed to test scenarios, strengthen coordination, and enhance overall preparedness in any weather condition.
I'm expecting and preparing for a calm hurricane season. However, what we try to do is prepare our employees for the worst, prepare for the worst, and pray for the best. And so right now we are actually monitoring a weather system that has about 30% chance of development and formation coming off of the Gulf of Mexico. So the timing of this drill and simulation could not be more critical and pivotal in ensuring our team is ready to respond no matter the type of system that comes our way.
And that is a look at stories making news. Shane, what's happening in sports?
Listen, Corporate League coming up. We need a center. What you saying?
Boy, listen.
Don't shrink now. We need you.
Check me back on it.
All right, cool. I can check you after the break.
Yeah.
See news in the making? Call us at 352-9713 or 359-5167, or you can email us at zns3news@gmail.com.
Registration is open for the Welcoming Home Grand Bahama Race and Health Fair on Saturday, July 4th. The race begins at 6 a.m. at the Ministry of Grand Bahama in the Harold de Gregory building. Walk, run, or bike to win grand prizes. Sign up today at welcominghomegb.com.
Journey to a serene oasis. Relax. Rejuvenate. Renew. Welcome to Renew Day Spa. For appointments, call 352-RENU.
Save more drugs, from cosmetics to prosthetics. What you need for your family, the brands you're looking for, the quality you expect, vitamins you need, and prescriptions you came for. Feel the love. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Surprise Dad this week with special savings from Grand Bahama Tile's Father's Day pop-up sale. For 2 days only, Thursday, June 18th and Friday, June 19th, enjoy 15% off store-wide. Give Dad that special gift with special savings just for him. Starting tomorrow, come in and save with Grand Bahama Tiles. Call them at 352-7920. Some restrictions apply.
Welcome to the ZNS Total Sports Cave, everyone. I'm Shane Stubbs. Corporate League basketball play is setting up to return June 30th. So if your company feels they're the hardest on the road, you better get signed up.
The Corporate League, we're about to start on June the 30th. We're going to run from Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we anticipated a good year this year. Some 10 teams.
GB Shipyard is your defending champs, but they'll have some heavy hitters on their trail.
We got Celebration, going to have a team, and Grupo Anderson is going to have a team there too. So then we also got to return back Club Fortuna. Pelican Bay is back too. So, and a lot of teams are going to be, and I think this year is more balanced because most of the teams have average players who played, who work and stuff like that. So we should have a good competitive year this year.
It'll be a 4-week journey, but President Yukino Bain says there's a worthwhile reward at the end of it.
We have Freeport Power coming out as well. There's a possibility that the police may turn. The police was a hot team their first season as well. At the end of this, you definitely will get a ring. So if you feel like your company is the best company on the island, we tell you come out and get that hardware.
In baseball, Chavez Young having himself quite the season for the Quebec Capitals in the Frontier League. He currently ranks second in batting average with an average of .389, 32 RBIs with 39 hits and 45 runs scored. That's helped the Capitals build a league-best 26-8 record. The Capitals lost their recent contest against the Tri-City Valley Cats 13-12, but both teams will run it back this evening. And Jonquil Jones continues to make more history. He now ranks 4th all-time in franchise history in blocks for the New York Liberty with 152. The Liberty also beginning to buzz, winning 8 straight following a very nip-and-tuck contest versus the Chicago Sky Wednesday night. 96-95 was your final score. Jones led the way with 19 points and 8 boards with just one but history-making block. The Liberty also found out they'll face the Las Vegas Aces in the Commissioner's Cup Final on June 30th at Barclays Center. And that's my time, everyone. I'm Shane Stubbs. Please remember, it's hot, so watch what y'all say to people.
Bahama, get ready for the annual Welcoming Home Grand Expo presented by the Ministry for Grand Bahama. July 1st through 10th, experience music, culture, business, sports, and unforgettable celebrations all across the island. Mark your calendars and go to welcominghomegb.com for more information.
At Save More Drugs, we got you. We got what you want. We got what you need. We got what you came for. The quality you expect. The prices you need and deserve. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Surprise Dad this week with special savings from Grand Bahama Tiles Father's Day pop-up sale. For 2 days only, Thursday, June 18th and Friday, June 19th, enjoy 15% off store-wide. Give Dad that special gift with special savings just for him. Starting tomorrow, come in and save with Grand Bahama Tiles. Call them at 352-7920. Some restrictions apply.
Modivas is your one-stop women's fashion convenience store where we are stocked from floor to ceiling with the latest fashion trends. Whatever you'll need to step out in style, you'll find it here at Modivas. We will dress you from head to toe with women clothing, shoes, hats, handbag, accessories, underwear, beauty supplies, scented body oils, curling irons, and so much more. Our store hours are Monday to Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. And yes, we are open on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Our landline is 688-8622, and you can reach us on WhatsApp at 375-4665. Add us to WhatsApp, send us a hello, and then we will add you, and you will be on top of all the new arrivals and specials.
Get a jump on your health and fitness goals with the Fitness Connections Transformation Challenge. We've already helped hundreds of people get closer to their health and fitness goals and achieve awesome results like you see here. You can scan the QR code to find out more. But let me tell you what all comes with the challenge. One, you get 20% off coupons to the Fitness Connection every 2 weeks. You get coaching calls with us on Zoom. You get accountability, us checking in on you. And you also get the chance to win $1,000 and other prizes if you are the winner. So what do you have to lose? $50, you can have a chance to win $1,000 and get the body of your dreams. So scan the code now, sign up. We're here to help you.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
And that will do it for us here in the North. I'm Ramiko Knowles.
I'm Shane Stubbs.
Thanks so much for watching. Here is a live look at the Bahamas tonight, coming your way next.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the nearly $3 billion national budget crosses a critical juncture ahead of the new fiscal year. Well, sweeping changes at the Road Traffic Department. Find out if and how these changes affect you. And tears or cheers. Parents across the country turn out in droves to collect report cards. The Bahamas tonight, the National Report starts now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. Practically 2 weeks of debate and a full day of combing through some 80 heads as legislators work well into the evening to pass a nearly $3 billion budget in the House of Assembly. The proposed fiscal plan, which inches closer to the Senate for debate, is looking at bringing in $4.4 billion, or 23.6% of GDP in the 2026-2027 fiscal year, against a total expenditure of $4.1 million, or 22.4% of GDP. As Minister of Finance, the Honorable Michael Halkitis pointed out during his budget communication last month, the government is eyeing a fiscal surplus of $223.1 million. Now, in the face of an increasing cost of living, it's proposed that duties on common household plastic items like paper goods, tablecloths and sanitary products will be reduced, and the registration fee for non-motorized bicycles eliminated. As you could expect, the opposition today posed numerous questions regarding the draft estimates of numerous government ministries and departments, one of them directed to Health Minister Dr. the Honorable Michael Darville, who during his budget contribution admitted that catastrophic health care has been oversubscribed, leading to an additional $2 million in the upcoming budget. Well, Long Island MP Dr. Andre Rollins today questioned what percentage of those who apply are actually granted the help needed. The response?
Those who are listening to me who suffer from serious life-threatening and life-saving conditions, all you have to do is apply to the Ministry of Health by way of your physician and sometimes by way of your member of parliament. And once it gets to me or one relevant member of my team, we work closely with them to get the necessary quotes associated with the various surgeons or physicians that would be providing the care. And we work with the family to the best of our ability to lend support. Since this line item was put in place, we've helped hundreds of Bahamians who would have not had means to survive or even have access to this type of expensive care.
The budget debate picks up in the Senate on Monday, June 22nd at 10 a.m. with the expectation of it wrapping up there later that week. Well, today's House proceedings following Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis's contribution last evening, the Cat Island, Rum Key and San Salvador MP mounting a robust defense of his administration's economic stewardship, arguing that prudent fiscal management has produced measurable improvements in the country's financial position. Corval Pyfrom takes it from here.
Asked on his victory, what does it feel like being the oldest person to become Prime Minister? On May 12th, Philip Davis told reporters to listen. You'll hear. In Parliament Wednesday, the 75-year-old two-time consecutive elected leader did a parliamentary victory lap.
It showed up across the board. In construction, in financial services, in a sharp rebound in utilities, and in real estate activity, which went up nearly 20%.
The second-term Prime Minister is shutting down his objectors. The country, he says, is winning.
We held inflation to just 0.6%, while much of the world wrestles with rising prices.
And to his critics, Mr. Davis says choosing progress has never just been a campaign slogan.
And we drove unemployment down from a staggering 7.4%, 17.4% in 2021 to approximately 9.3% by the middle of 2025.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corval Pyfrom.
The Prime Minister also last evening chastised the opposition for what he describes as its decision to focus so much time, attention, effort, and gimmickry on a matter before the courts in the United States. The Prime Minister was referencing the United States arrest of alleged drug kingpin, Bahamian Jonathan Player Gardner, following the Election Day plane crash. Reports are that Gardner pleaded not guilty to cocaine and firearms conspiracy charges in a New York court yesterday. Prime Minister Davis felt focus on the court matter did not give the national budget the full attention it deserves.
Last month, this government made it clear that the serious allegations raised in that case would be subject to a full and independent investigation. That position has not changed and will not change. Without the facts, it achieves nothing to continue to speculate via press statements, political point scoring, or social media commentary. Allegations of this gravity are far too serious to be cheapened into a cycle of accusation, speculation, and spectacle. The only facts we know are the ones already in the public sphere. Up until now, the American courts have provided no further information.
Still on budget news, Labor, Public Service and National Insurance Minister, the Honorable Pugh Glover-Rose, says every month more than 50,000 pensioners receive benefits. Thousands of short-term and long-term claims are processed, and hundreds of dollars in benefits continue to flow directly to Bahamian families. But with the national pensionable age still standing at 65, efforts are being made to align the retirement age from 60 to 65.
Let me be equally clear about what this change does not mean. It does not mean forcing individuals who are approaching retirement to suddenly alter their plans that they've been making over the years. It does not mean disregarding commitments that employees have relied upon. It does not mean implementing change without consultation. The transition will be managed carefully and responsibly.
Meantime, the Road Traffic Department to see sweeping changes and fee structures that will enhance its revenue capacity significantly. In 2025, the unit generated more than $50 million, and now new legislation is on the way to curb possible fraud and bring accountability in import of vehicles into the country. The new system will be introduced through the new Road Traffic Amendment Bill, which will require all imported vehicles to have a certificate of title.
This certificate, issued before any vehicle is released from customs control, creates a permanent record of ownership. From the moment a vehicle enters this country, it must be presented whenever a vehicle changes hands. Madam Speaker, this single measure does more to clean up the secondary vehicle market in the Bahamas than any enforcement campaign ever could. No more shadow transfers, no more untaxed, uninsured vehicles changing hands in the dark. The certificate of title brings every vehicle into the light.
As Minister of Transport, the Honorable Leon Lundy explains the new bill will also introduce a new fee structure for vehicles as the Road Traffic Department steps up its revenue generation method.
Class A vehicles weighing up to 3,000 pounds will carry a fee of $160. Class B vehicles from 3,000 to 5,000 pounds will carry $215 fee. Class C, the heavier commercial range, $610, and Class D, our heaviest vehicles, $760. For fully electric vehicles, Madam Speaker, in a deliberate signal that this administration is watching the horizon, the fee is set at $125.
Coming up, another group of illegal immigrants sent home. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
Into a life of luxury and convenience with the Commonwealth Bank Platinum Card. From earning premium cashback rewards on every dollar spent to enjoying comprehensive travel insurance. Shop with confidence, knowing your purchases are protected. Our Platinum Concierge service turns your requests into reality, wherever life takes you. Let the Commonwealth Bank Platinum Card be your passport to exceptional experiences. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and everybody watching from Nassau. Tonight, we welcome a star. So please join me in welcoming the barbecue rap star, star of the show!
KFC, it's finger licking good.
Join us Sunday, June 28th at Rawson and Parliament Square for the Independence Beat Retreat. Celebrate the 53rd anniversary of Bahamian independence with an evening of culture, entertainment, and spectacular performances. The Cultural Village opens at 3:30 p.m., showcasing the best of the Bahamas. We'll see you there.
Oh, isn't that nice? Wait, you missed it? You haven't been on the website. Here's how TDC can help you. Whether you're turning your home into a vacation rental, pitching a business idea, or growing what you've already started, the TDC is here to help. Visit tdcbahamas.com for every conversation, event, grant, and opportunity happening near you. Tourism is all of our business, and the TDC is here to support yours.
The tastiest thing about soccer is sharing it with the whole team, just like the new Ready for Soccer. A delicious lineup of 16 slices and 4 flavor sections. Perfect for sharing from start to finish, even beyond the 90 minutes. Get your team together and dig in, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Portion of the news is brought to you by the annual Pre-Independence Beat Retreat. Don't miss this exciting event celebrating 53 years of Bahamian independence.
You're looking at a shot of Jaws Beach in western New Providence. The location was used in the James Bond thriller Thunderball, shot way back in the 1960s. That shot by drone pilot Matthias Clare. Welcome back. An American boat captain has been convicted after pleading guilty to 6 counts of knowingly assisting people to illegally land here in the Bahamas. Court documents identify the defendant as Mitchell Van Studebaker, an American national from Louisiana. The charges stem from an incident on Thursday, June 11th, when authorities say 6 people entered the country without obtaining the leave of an immigration officer. Court records show that as captain of that vessel, Van Studebaker was responsible for ensuring that both he and the 6 passengers on board properly reported to and cleared Bahamian immigration authorities. But according to authorities, this did not happen. The director of immigration brought the matter before a magistrate's court where Van Studebaker pleaded guilty to all counts. He was subsequently convicted and fined $2,000 on each count. In default of payment, 1 year at the Bahamas Department of Correctional Services for each offense. In related news, over 100 Haitian migrants repatriated today, some of them returning home after serving time at the Bahamas Department of Corrections. Fern Carey has the story.
The Department of Immigration continuing efforts to crack down on illegal migration and secure the country's borders. During a repatriation exercise Thursday, some 114 Haitian nationals, including 92 men, 21 women, and a young boy, were loaded onto buses at the Carmichael Road Detention Center, which traveled in a convoy to the Lyndon Pilning International Airport. Once there, they boarded a Bahamas Air flight for their homeland. Officer in charge of operations, Assistant Director Chad Adams, says the majority of the migrants were being deported after completing prison terms for various criminal offenses.
We have persons that have fraudulent documentation, overstays, illegal landing,
some persons working without work permits, and that's why they're here today. And so we've had some significant individuals released from the prison after being prosecuted, and so that's why we're here today to remove them from the detention center. For the last few days, we've had a release of about 69 to 70 individuals who have been released from the prison after spending their time within the prison. Some were arrested last year, had a few months to spend time in prison, and because of that now, they're now released back into immigration custody. And of course, we have to execute repatriation exercises as quickly as possible.
Director of Immigration Stephen LaRota indicated that overcrowding is not an issue at the Carmichael Road Detention Center. However, he said repatriation exercises are conducted regularly in order to minimize the population at that facility.
It's not possible to have such a large repatriation without logistical and diplomatic support from within our team, but also from the Haitian Embassy. Ambassador Bonhomme has been extremely supportive, as have the Haitian Civil Aviation Authorities.
So whenever they meet the numbers and the numbers exceed a certain quota, they'll have their sentencing commuted by the Governor General. And instead of serving the full time, they'll have them commuted and then turned over to the Department of Immigration for repatriation.
Now, it's anticipated some of these Haitian nationals being repatriated will return to the country, but measures are in place to serve as a deterrent.
In that instance, we try not to do a fast turnaround. That kind of defeats the purpose in my mind. So what we try to do is ask for custodial sentence to give them a longer time in the country if that's what they wish, and then we effect repatriation after that.
The migrants were repatriated to Cape Haitian, Haiti, where they will be handed over to local officials for processing. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
Well, law enforcement and the United States Embassy shining a light on domestic violence. The two recently hosted a forum to create awareness on the issue, addressing the Domestic Violence Standalone Unit seminar under the theme, Remember Us, Bringing the Shadows to Light. Assistant Commissioner of Police Janet McKenzie called domestic violence one of the most pervasive issues affecting the country, adding that it thrives in silence. And this, as police reported 96 domestic disturbances in 2025, a 29% drop from the year prior.
Awareness without action is not enough. Together, we must become advocates who refuse to remain silent, professionals who respond with compassion, and leaders who work tirelessly to break the cycle of abuse.
U.S. Embassy Deputy Chief of Missions Kimberly Furnish went further to highlight the importance of working together to tackle domestic violence. One such project, she says, was last year's opening of the Domestic Violence Standalone Unit.
It's a place to protect our families from violence. It's a place to help our communities endure. When we invest in the DVSAU, we invest in a safer Bahamas. And a safer Bahamas means a safer United States of America. So the theme today is Remembering Us, Bringing Shadows into the Light. That is the charge to every person in this room and on our screens. Social workers, faith leaders, and partners alike, the U.S. Embassy in Nassau is proud to stand alongside you today. Thank you for honoring this issue. Thank you for coming forward. It's not easy. We're together on the tough issues, too.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
At Marco's, we make it better. Better ingredients, better flavors, better quality. A signature sauce that families have always counted on. We are not only serving your family, but our families too. 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas with center squares or cheesy bread for just $29.95. When you want pizza you can trust, choose Marco's. Your family deserves the best. Marco's Pizza, crafted with heart and proudly shared with love.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
if you live in the Bahamas, this is the one product that can save your home during a storm, and most people don't even know it. This isn't a regular window. This is hurricane impact rated, thick, heavy, and built to last for when the winds shift. See how it doesn't rattle? Cheap windows dance in the wind. This one stays locked. The frame is reinforced. Wind stays out, noise stays out, water stays out. If you want your home to stay protected when the weather gets real, visit us at We Buy You Sell on Robinson Road. WhatsApp us at 636-8412 or visit our website, wbusbahamas.com.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Well, thousands of parents across the country headed to public school campuses to collect report cards. Our Cleopatra Murphy tells us if it was more so a matter of excelling or failing to make the cut.
That was the sound of success at Claridge Primary School Thursday morning, signaling that another student hit a 3.0 and made the honor roll. For parent to twin boys Amanda Moss, the sound came twice, with her boys hitting a 3.6 and 3.47, while other parents also reveled in their children's academic achievement that they say did not come by chance.
We constantly study, we take away tablet time, we do all of the things that the school recommends for us to do.
He got a GPA of 3.64. Very good. He did tremendously well, and I'm so proud of him.
He got a 3.53 for his third grade summer term GPA. Claridge primary teachers always seem to pull the best out of him, so I'm always happy to be here and excited when time to pick up my report cards.
Over at C.H. Reeves Junior High School, students were also in a celebratory mood after wrapping up another successful academic year.
Staying in the 3-point range is my goal because getting 2 points just scared me on the whole.
She always does well, so I'm never really disappointed.
My grade point average was a 3.30, which means I got third in my homeroom this year.
I feel like my performance was pretty good. I got mostly A's and B's and 1 C. But yeah, I got a 3.51.
At Aaron Bailey Senior High School, Antonesia Prudent earned a 3.57 grade point average and her friend Olivia Deal a 2.7, which she says is an improvement, but both are determined to do better. Letitia Curtis was also impressed with her daughter's performance.
I definitely hope to get higher because for the Christmas term I do tend to drop. But if I do drop, it's not the end of the world because I'm still going to be in the 3-point bracket, I'm pretty sure.
My mom keeps me motivated and that I want to do better for myself as I get older.
They know my expectations. It's only their best that I want from them. Their best is always good enough for me.
While report card day is over, Minister of Education, Science and Technology Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable Chester Cooper assures that education officials are determined to increase the graduation rate to 85% and parental involvement will be key to achieve the goal. In a statement, he notes, we cannot expect our children to value their education if we do not demonstrate that we value it ourselves. Collecting a report card may seem like a small act, but it sends a powerful message to a child that their work, their progress, and their future matter. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Oh, a real nice story there, Cleo. Well, look who's flying solo once again. Look you, Royston.
Look at me. I am the captain now. It's a Throwback Thursday, and I'm thinking about throwback or golden oldie songs. I got to ask you, what's your Throwback Thursday song that you're listening to driving home tonight?
Okay. I got a good one.
Got a good one.
Return of the Mac.
Oh, that is a solid one.
No, you can't beat that. You can't.
I got one. Bootsy Collins, I'd Rather Be With You. That's a bad one.
That's a tie.
We're going to be talking summer camp and summer programs on Access Now, right ahead of the summer break. We got a lot more stories tonight.
Well, stay with us in the Bahamas Tonight. The National Report continues after this.
When the craving hits, there's only one thing everybody agrees on. Hot, crispy, Wendy's chicken tenders. Made to satisfy every bite. Whether it's served as a slider or wrap, it's always perfectly seasoned, perfectly crunchy, and always cooked fresh. From lunch with friends to family moments worth sharing. For chicken tenders you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Save today, save tomorrow, save each and every day at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. JBI long grain or parboiled rice, 5 pounds, $2.89. Rainbow corned beef, 12 ounces, $2.39. Whole chickens, $1.99 per pound. Sweet seedless watermelons, $7.99 each. Sweet pineapples, $5.99 each. Whether you're shopping for the week, the day, or stocking up for hurricane season, nobody saves you more than Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Tasha, what you saying? Girl, right here, rushing to catch J.S. Johnson. I gotta renew my insurance.
Oh, I with JSJ too, but I don't wait in line. I just pay online.
Stop it. How you do that?
Just email info@jsjohnson.com and say, sign me up for the online service center. They'll reach out and hook you up. You ain't never got to stand in line again.
Amen to that.
Save time. Pay online. Sign up for J.S. Johnson's online service center today.
Insurance, peace of mind.
And before we leave, we just want to wish our Assistant General Manager of Television, Julian Anderson Roll, a very happy and blessed birthday. That does it for the National Report, but stay close. The Bahamas Tonight continues with Access Now.
Learning, even playing, we're having lots of fun. We're working with each other until the day is done.
100 public high school students graduated from the Technical Cadet Corps program, earning City and Guild certifications and skills in an array of areas, including accounts, employability skills, electronic engineering, graphic